Utah dominated Oregon from start to finish on Friday, recording 361 yards of total offense and holding the Ducks to 10 points that included a garbage-time touchdown. Utes quarterback Cameron Rising finished the game with 170 passing yards, 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. Rising, a Ventura, Calif native, grew up wanting to play in the Rose Bowl. Now the sophomore has his chance. "It is an unreal feeling, I can't wait to get there," Rising told Rowe after the game. Plus, meanwhile, Utah running back Tavian Thomas rushed for 63 yards on 18 carries and 2 touchdowns. He now sits at 20 touchdowns for the season, a Utah single-season record for rushing touchdowns. Utah led Oregon 23-0 at half, tying the largest halftime lead in Pac-12 Championship game history according to ESPN Stats and Info. Oregon 10-3, 7-2. Entered Friday's game as the first team to make a third consecutive trip to the Pac-12 title game and came in 4-0 all-time in the title game. But their reign atop the conference was crushed in dominant fashion on Friday, as the Utes got over the hump for the first time in program history. More college football coverage. Report: Mario Cristobal courted by Miami. Oregon looks to counter the Canes' offer. In a week of blockbuster coaching moves, Luke Fickell's commitment to Cincinnati stands out. So close, yet so far. Why CFP expansion was stalled yet again. The CFP selection committee somehow made Notre Dame a sympathetic figure. First quarter knots. Utah's special teams started the contest with a big play, a 39-yard kick return from Britton Covey. Utah's first play of the contest was a 5-yard pass from Cameron Rising to freshman receiver Devon Veal. Carries from Tavian Thomas and Rising netted 4 yards, setting up a 4th and 1, which Rising converted with a 2-yard keeper. Rising connected with Solomon Innes for 13 yards and then Covey for 22 to quickly reach the Oregon 15-yard line. The Utah offense faced a 3rd and 12 in the Oregon red zone, but were bailed out by a holding penalty called on Michael Wright. On the next play, Thomas pounded in the rock for the 3-yard score. Utes 7, Ducks 0, 9 plays, 61 yards, 4-13. Oregon's first play of the game started at their own 26-yard line and was aided by an offsides penalty called on Utah. A couple runs from Travis Dye earned the first down. Unfortunately, the Ducks were stopped on their next set of downs. The preceding punt was made worse when DJ James was called for a face mask, which placed the Utes at the Utah 32. Utah was called for holding on first down, which effectively killed their drive. A 13-yard pass to Covey nearly canceled out the damage, but the Utes were unable to gain any more yardage on the drive. Oregon started at their own 15 and Brown gained 10 yards on first down with a keeper. 3 plays later, on 3rd and 5, Brown was picked off by Devin Lloyd, who returned it 34 yards for the score. Utes 14, Ducks 0, 1 plays, 34 yards. Oregon's next drive resulted in a 3-and-out after an offensive pass interference on Don Thornton and a loss of 7 on a sack on 3rd and 17. Rising hit tight end Dalton Kincaid for a 14-yard gain on first down to reach the Oregon 31. The final 2 plays of the quarter were runs from Thomas to set up 3rd and 8 at the Oregon 29. Second quarter knots. The first play of the second quarter was an interception by Noah Sewell, returned 22 yards to the Oregon 46. A 19-yard pass to freshman Seven Magee on 2nd and 4 got the Ducks near the Utah red zone. Runs from Dye and Magee netted 8 yards, but a false start called on TJ Bass proved too much to overcome. Camden Lewis was called on for the 44-yard attempt, but missed wide left. Utah used the run game to reach midfield, then survived a false start by passing to Covey for 14 yards, then winding on 4th and 1 to extend the drive. Triquez Bridges nearly recovered a fumble from Rising, but on the next play McKinley snatched a pick that rainbowed high into the air and landed in the DB hands. Unfortunately for Duck fans, Oregon was once again unable to capitalize on the turnover. The Oregon offense was forced into a 3-and-out. With 4:04 remaining in the half, Utah marched down the field with a 12-yard pass to Brant Kuath and strong runs from Thomas. A pass interference placed the Utes at the Oregon 36 with a fresh set of downs. Kayvon Thibodeaux earned a sack on 2nd and 6 that put the Utes back 8 yards, but Rising connected with Kincaid for 29 yards to reach the Duck red zone. On 2nd and 10, Rising found Kincaid open in the end zone for the score. The Utes missed the extra point. Utes 20, Ducks 0. 1 plays, 34 yards. On 2nd and 10, Brown threw a desperation pick to Malone Mattel. Kicker Jatton Redding made the Ducks pay for the late turnover with a 50-yard field goal. Utes 23, Ducks 0. 2 plays, 5 yards, 008.